Hey everybody, I'm phoenixcarnevale. You know me from Daily Bruin and Everything Martial Arts, and I'm a certified personal trainer. And today, let's work on your tight, uncomfortable neck. If you experience neck pain, if you practice martial arts like jiu-jitsu or Muay Thai, or if you just type and text a lot and your neck is bothering you, if you get frequent headaches, this series is going to be perfect for you. Now, it's important to understand that if your neck is bothering you, it's usually not just your neck. Sometimes it's your upper traps, your mid-back, and your chest. So we'll address those aspects of it too, and let's get started. Okay guys, honestly, the next couple of stretches I show you are not fancy at all. They're actually so simple, you're gonna say to yourself, why wasn't I doing them? Well, that's why I'm here, right? To remind you. So let's start. It's really simple. You're just gonna take your fingers, put them in a prayer position, and just jut your chin forward and then push it back. What this is doing is stretching the back of my neck and putting my head in a neutral position. So like when we have poor posture, sometimes we're overstretched this way anyway, so you want to try and find neutral and then push all the way back. So that's really what I'm doing with this stretch here. And you'll feel that I'm elongating the vertebrae right in the part of my cervical spine. Now, I add my fingers to it because I'm just adding a little bit of pressure. You might even feel this going into your mid-back. I mean, simple, right? No big deal. Simple, we just went forward and back, so now let's go up and down. Notice that I'm going slowly because I don't want to compress my vertebrae. And then the last one, I'm gonna look up and then release my jawline. It's almost sort of like you're yawning. As you bring the jaw back in, you will feel that stretch underneath your neck. So I'm doing sort of like an underbite. The underbite will give you that extra stretch in the top of your throat. Always good to do the old-fashioned neck roll. Why have they been around forever? Because they work. All you do is work on a slight rotation of the neck and then change direction. Every time you come to center, change direction. What you'll notice when you're changing direction is which side you might be a little bit tighter on. How smooth does your neck roll through the joint? So for me, right side is 100% tighter than the left, but I also sleep on that side. These are my favorite mobility drills to do that will help with any type of tightness and tension you're getting in your neck. So the first thing I do is I look down, looking towards your chest or your bicep, and then you're gonna look towards the top of the ceiling on the opposite side. Right, so as you're looking here and then somebody upstairs calls your name, you look up. Just do that 2 more times. Down, feeling the stretch this part of the neck, then looking up. Last one, down, looking at your bicep, then up, then release it. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. So we're going into a deeper neck stretch. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take my arms and press them down, right? And then from here, I'm going to drop my left ear, your right ear, to the side. It's almost like I am eavesdropping on my shoulder. From this position, you're just gonna breathe into the stretch and hold for 30 seconds. I'm adding a little bit of pressure by pressing both arms down and try to sit up straight. Hold this for 30 seconds. Okay, now to intensify the stretch, this is my right, your left. I'm gonna press down on that, eavesdrop again, and then bring my arm up, grab the top of the head, take a deep breath in, and then press into that stretch. Try to be gentle with neck stretches. You're gonna find the right amount of pressure where it doesn't feel like you're pulling your head off, but you feel a good stretch between your neck and your trap. And release it. I like to look right and left and relieve some of the tension from the neck delicately and gently between stretches. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. So now I take both hands, I push them down, make sure I feel like I have good posture in this position and I'm breathing. Then we start off really simple, where it's your left ear is gonna reach down to your left shoulder. Putting pressure and pushing both arms down, holding for 30 seconds. Adding on, we're gonna press the arm down, actively press the arm down. Again, bringing the left ear to the shoulder. Lift the arm up and then add a little bit of pressure to intensify the stretch. Continue to put pressure and press down on that arm. You'll feel a neck and trap stretch here. And release it. We did the sides. Now we'll go deeper into the back of the neck. It's the same principle with a slight adjustment. I already feel blood flow happening in my neck. I already feel it opening up. So let's do a little bit deeper and a little bit more now. So the same idea. This is my left, your right. I'm gonna press down, okay? And then look down at my chest or your armpit. Sort of like you're gonna smell your armpit. The opposite hand presses down. From there, I bring the same arm up in the direction that I look, go more towards the top of the head, and then press down. Now I'm not bending, my spine stays in a pretty straight position, and I just use a little bit of pressure to tilt down. Holding for 30 seconds. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna look down at my chest, push my arms down, feel that stretch. Take the arm on the same side, pick it up, grab the back of the head, and then press down. Holding for 30 seconds. Remember to breathe. So lots of neck issues come from postural misalignment. So if you're typing and texting all day, or if you're a fighter, you can see how my shoulders are rounded forward, the chest gets really tight, the head juts forward. So let's release that a little bit too. I want you to take 2 L's, make 2 L's with your hands, and then lean back. From this position, when you feel grounded in your fingertips, open your chest up and then just release. Now my hands are flat. If you're really tight like I am, you might even feel your bicep. And then as you breathe, you can let your head sink back a little bit more. Plenty of people are uncomfortable doing this in the position that I'm seated in. Feel free to sit in another position. Just focus on leaning back, opening up, splaying the fingers, and then releasing the chest. Remember, we're holding all of our stretches for about 30 seconds. All right, so I changed my hair because I'm gonna be doing an exercise called rabbit. We're gonna be on top of our neck. So if you're new to this one, gentle, delicate, take your time. Rabbit stretch is for the cervical spine, so we'll just take it really easy. Place your head down, and then you're gonna place a little bit of pressure as you roll forward. I like to roll into it slowly before I find a comfortable position and then hold. And you just place your arms down. So remember before I said that if your neck was bothering you, it's not just your neck, sometimes it's your traps, your chest, your mid-back. So now we'll go into the mid-back a little bit. Really simple, we're gonna work on our scapula. This is just keeping the arms straight and moving forward and back so you feel your shoulder blades slide around your mid-back. This is great for mobility and for training and to get everything to loosen up. As you get more comfortable, you can start rounding the back. Try to keep your elbows straight. Lots of people will cheat this by doing a push-up position. Keep your elbows straight and get your mid-back to slide around. From here, we're gonna work on a thoracic rotation. This is one of my favorite stretches to do, and your back might crack a little bit too. All I do is open up and hold for a couple seconds, and then bring it back down. We're gonna do a couple on the front side and then switch. And release it. If you have tight or tense wrists, all you do in between sets, roll your wrists out. Same thing opposite side. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me. Remember to stay hydrated, to breathe through each exercise, to take your time, be gentle with your neck, and I hope this helps. Thanks for joining me.